Okay, I found something wild this week. I literally could not wait to talk about it.
Welcome to Locally Hosted. We cover AI, machine learning, developer tools, and tech infrastructure.
Today we're looking at a story about Microsoft and a blight that spread like wildfire.
The headline says 73 repositories disabled in 105 seconds. That's not a glitch, that's an attack.
Wait, 73 repos in less than 2 minutes? That feels impossible for a manual attack.
Exactly. This is the blight reaching Microsoft. It's an automated mass-scale compromise.
So what exactly is Blight? Is this a new type of malware or something else?
It's an open-source supply chain attack. It targets dependencies, not just the code itself.
You mean it's hiding in the libraries your code relies on? Like a Trojan horse?
Precisely. It infects the tools developers use, then spreads when those tools are updated.
That's terrifying. If Microsoft got hit, how many other companies are vulnerable right now?
The article highlights this because Microsoft is a major target for high-impact supply chain attacks.
So, the attackers didn't just break in, they poisoned the well everyone drinks from.
Yes, by disabling 73 repos, they effectively cut off the flow of malicious code to thousands.
Wait, they disabled the repos. Why disable them instead of keeping them running?
Disabling them stops the immediate infection. It's a containment strategy, not a victory.
So the damage is done. The code is already out there in the wild?
Likely. The 105-second window suggests automated scripts running at machine speed.
It's like a digital virus spreading through a bloodstream faster than the immune system can react.
That's a good analogy. The immune system here is Microsoft's security team.
Did the article mention what kind of code was in these compromised repositories?
The specifics of the payload aren't detailed, but the speed indicates automation.
Automation is the key word here. Humans can't react that fast to 73 changes?
Right. This isn't a spear phishing email. It's a blunt force, automated strike.
So, how do developers even know their dependencies are infected? It's invisible.
That's the horror of supply chain attacks. You trust the library, so you trust the code.
It's like trusting a restaurant to wash their vegetables, but the water is poisoned.
Exactly. And you don't know until you're sick. The article calls this open source malware.
So, is Microsoft okay now? They disabled the repos, so the threat is gone?
Disabled is not patched. The vulnerability remains until they audit and clean the code.
Auditing 73 repos in the time it took to infect them? That's a massive backlog.
Yes, and other companies with similar infrastructures are likely in the same boat.
This makes me nervous about every NPM package I install. How do we verify trust?
We need better verification. Code signing, reproducible builds, and strict dependency checks.
But most of us just run npm install and hope for the best, right?
Unfortunately, yes. That's the current reality of open source dependency management.
The speed of this attack is what really stands out. 105 seconds is nothing.
It highlights the asymmetry. Attackers only need one flaw, defenders need all of them.
So this isn't just a Microsoft problem. It's an ecosystem problem.
Absolutely. If Microsoft falls, the foundation shakes for everyone using their tools.
Did the article mention if this was a state-sponsored actor or a criminal group?
The source doesn't specify the actor. It focuses on the mechanism and the speed.
Fair enough. The who matters, but the how is the immediate danger.
Right. The technique is replicable. Anyone with the right scripts can do this.
It's like finding out your bank's vault is unlocked. The door is still there, but it's useless.
A perfect analogy. The infrastructure exists, but the trust is compromised.
What's the takeaway for us? Should we stop using open source entirely?
No, but we must be skeptical. Verify sources, monitor updates, and limit permissions.
So paranoia is the new normal? That seems exhausting for developers.
It's not paranoia, it's due diligence. The cost of not checking is too high now.
The article emphasizes that 73 repos were disabled. That's a lot of broken builds.
Yes, and the ripple effect will be felt by every project depending on those repos.
It's a domino effect. One repo falls and the whole chain collapses.
Exactly. This is why supply chain security is critical for enterprise software.
I hope Microsoft's team can clean this up quickly. 105 seconds is scary fast.
Cleanup takes time, but the speed of detection was impressive. That's the good news.
Detection is good, but stopping the spread is better. Did they stop it?
Disabling the repos stopped the spread, but the infection history remains a risk.
So we're in a holding pattern until the code is fully audited and verified.
Yes. Until then, we watch, we verify, and we assume compromise until proven otherwise.
That's a heavy burden for developers, but necessary in this landscape.
It is. The blight is real, and it's only going to get smarter.
All right, that's the big takeaway. Supply chain attacks are fast, automated, and everywhere.
Stay vigilant, verify your dependencies, and don't trust the default settings.
Subscribe to Locally Hosted for more deep dives into tech's underbelly.
Original source is linked in the description. Thanks for listening.
We'll see you next time. Keep your code clean and your secrets safer.